Doing good? Is it really happening? Are we really on? Okay, hold on. Let me just see before I get too excited. Mr. Wallace is laughing at me. Don't laugh. Okay, yeah, I think so. We figured it out. Yay. Hello, everyone. I am so beyond excited to be here tonight because, for those of you who watch us every month and celebrate the new moon with us, we've had a little bit of technical difficulties, and so it's been nice to finally have everything work. Thank you, Priestess Jordan, for your help and for getting everything going tonight. Hello and welcome. So let's wait for some people to get on. And as we do, I just want to welcome all of you here. So just doing this. Let me just look at the chat. Okay. Hi, Lori. Hi, I'm kind of here. I love it. Okay, you're here. Kinda. Explain kinda. Okay, yes. So we are. Oh, yay. Hey, Rayanne. Hello. So as we get on, please, we're going to be doing a giveaway tonight. The giveaway is going to be really fun, a really cool activity that we're going to do, and I'm going to give you the recipe for it, but I'm going to create one, and whoever shares, please share on any of your social media platforms. Share this live so that other people can join in the magical fun and power and connect with this amazing community. So those of you who share, please let us know. Priestess Jordan's going to do the drawing at the end of our evening together, and then we'll pick up a lucky person by drawing to win the prize for tonight. So if you share, please do so and let us know in the comments that you have. So that way, and if you can even tag Luxunis, that would be great, because we do have a Facebook. If you do Facebook or Instagram, it doesn't just have to be Facebook. So whatever you use. So hello, Lindsay. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. So yes, so there's so much going on, and so I just want to take the time really quickly to just ask you to please share. Let us know if you did, and also give a heart. Let's see some heart. Let's see some love. We would love that. You're hooked up on Bluetooth. Okay, cool. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, drive safe. Drive safe. So yeah, so tonight we're going to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to be channeling words of one, and we'll see whether or not we're open up for questions this time around, but because of time being what it is, we are going to just roll with it and see how everything goes. So I am just ecstatic that we can be together doing this live. Thank you again. So hello. For those of you who are new and who are just joining us for the first time, welcome. My name is Shakti, and I'm the High Priestess for Luxunis and the Luxunis Sisterhood. We just love this environment, this community. New moons are very, very special here because we get a chance to launch new energies. And here we are, the new moon in Pisces. This is the energy we're in right now. And there's a lot of beautiful energies to work with and proclaim. So think about something in your life. We're gonna start to get started. Think about something in your life right now that is calling your attention, that you would really like to see to come to fruition. Okay, we're right in that space between the dark and the new moon. The true, they call it the witch's moon, is tomorrow, when the first crescent starts to show herself in the sky, if you can see it, because sometimes we have this casting, this cloud over us, but it doesn't mean it's not there, right? So think about what you would like to manifest into this new moon. Now, new moon in Pisces is powerful because it's emotions. And we already know 101, when it comes to a powerful manifestation, you invoke emotion. That is our universal language to the vibrations of creation that bring about what it is that we're wanting. So the more emotion that we can fuel, the more heightened that powerful magic and intention is. So think about the portal that is open right now for in Pisces, which is the water sign, which is about intuition, which is about emotion. It all plays together very powerfully. So, oh my gosh, I love you too, Lindsay. I'm so happy you're here, beautiful. Hello, Kat. Hello, that I see you. Hello. So yes, think about that right now. Think about how this feels, okay? How this plays. We're all here for a reason tonight, especially. So I want you to share in the comments what you would love to see come to full manifestation, or what in your life needs your attention now and you need to bring in. Okay, it's time to bring it in. Share in the comments. I would love to see. We'd love to share with you. That way, we can hold space for you for that to happen. Thank you for all you shared. I see people are sharing. Thank you. Keep on sharing. We would love that. Let us know in the comments that you have. And as a bonus, you'll get a free entry, or more than one, if you share on multiple platforms. So if you share in different places, let us know and we'll add you to the list. So there we go. Hello, Priestess Shalmadine. I'm so happy you made it. Beautiful. So yes. So share in your comments again the thing that you are really wanting to manifest and bring. And we're going to do a spell today. So this is going to be really cool. This is something that as I was working in my office, I thought, what is it that we need? You know, we've been doing a lot of just the energetic intention, fueling and bringing that to purpose. But sometimes, you know, we are humans. We need that tactile experience. And this is why it's so important for spell work to be available, to utilize the elements, and it becomes visceral. It becomes part of your makeup, right? Part of the intention. So before we get started with that, and if you shared in the comments, I'm kind of seeing them, but I'm not being able to focus completely on it. What would you desire? What do you desire to be manifest in your life right now? Go ahead and claim it. I'm so glad you made it, Catherine. Hello, beautiful. So what is it that you would like to see come to full fruition, as I like to say, how I like to phrase it, in your life right now? Okay. So what would you like to see come and cross your threshold? So we're going to do our 17 seconds. So for those who are not familiar with our 17-second manifestation exercise, what you do is you set your timer for 17 seconds. I have mine here on my phone. And what we do is we think about it before we actually push the start timer. Okay. So like right now, I want you to think about, this is why I'm giving you the little precursors, like, right, okay, so think about what you like. Now I want you to feel about it, okay? So I want you to go into that space, feel it. So take a moment to just close your eyes. Hopefully you have already the idea of what you want to see manifest. All right? Now I want you to be in the space as if it has already happened. You are living that reality. You are fully infused in it. It is part of your daily life. It is part of your energy. It is part of your vibe, and you celebrate it. How does it feel? How do you feel being in that space of that thing or those things in which you desire? So feel that right now, okay? And go. Really make it a powerful experience emotionally. Charge it. Celebrate it. Feel your heart racing with joy. Okay. How fast was that? Fast. How do you feel doing that? Let me just close this all up. How do you feel? Ooh. Rayanne, that's beautiful. She's manifesting a new business that fits her cup this year. I love it. Okay, so how did you feel with that exercise? How did you feel? It was fast. 17 seconds is fast. But just enough, like I said, to not cloud the mind with thoughts of doubt and contradiction and fear and all the things that we can program to get in the way of the things that we desire in our manifestation. So how did that feel? Rayanne, I love that. I feel free. How powerful. Free is a huge, huge thing, right? I feel powerful, Priestess Jordan just said. I love that. Absolutely. So continue to do this, okay, for the next couple of days. And now I want you to take that And so this is going to be the spell working tonight, which I'm really excited to share with you. So you can use whatever bowl. Because I have under Magical Moon, I have this beautiful rose quartz vessel. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to pick a stone or stones or crystals that are chips or something small that you don't mind releasing. Okay, so right here I have these really pretty, I can show you. They are called pastel. I call them candy tourmaline. So there's pink and there's a light green tourmalines. And why I chose this one, it's because it is such a beautiful segue. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do with it in a second, into just clearing out anything. I love tourmaline for that. Tourmaline is such a powerful, effective mineral, and it's so wonderful to use in clearing and protection and releasing and in banishing. And so tonight we're going to use it to infuse, to bring across their threshold something and to clear out any roadblocks. Okay, so 3 ingredients that we're going to use tonight. One is meadowsweet. Meadowsweet is for, I have my notes here, I know, but you know, as soon as you get in camera you're like, well, what the hell? So meadowsweet is to ensure positive outcomes and possibilities. Okay, so you're just going to take a pinch of meadowsweet into your bowl or your vessel of your choosing. Now it's important prior to putting it into that you've cleansed it, you've saged it, or you've even rubbed some salt on it and cleared that off, to make sure that your vessel is a pure vessel to hold and to house your magic. Okay, so now you have some meadowsweet to ensure the possibilities, to ensure positive outcomes. All right. Then you're going to take some agrimony, which is really good for banishing negative spirits and for banishing negative energies. Got it in there. My agrimony. Then you're going to take hibiscus powder. Now, if you don't have the powder, you can use the leaves. That's fine. But I love the powder because it's pretty no nonsense. So just a little pinch. A little pinch will do you. I love the pink color. Look at that. So there's my hibiscus. Thank you, Priestess Jordan. And then you're going to take a couple of tourmalines or a couple of your chips of your choosing that are clearing, that are that will be beneficial to what it is that you're manifesting. I'm selecting some that just feel that they're ready for this purpose. It doesn't matter how small or how big they are, but you have to be willing to let them go. That's the huge thing, okay? You have to be willing to say, okay, I'm going to release this. But the wonderful thing is that this is going to bless your threshold, so your front door, right? So you have your chips, and you're just going to hold them in your hand. And you're going to think about all the things, the thing that you're focusing on manifesting. And if there are any barriers or any blocks or any resistance to this coming to pass, infuse the possibility. The pink is about the heart. The green is about the heart, which I love in these pastel tourmaline that I have. By the way, I do have for sale if you need some help with that. And under Magical Moon. So what you're going to do then is you're going to charge it. You're going to say, okay, this is what I infuse and call to. See yourself connected to the chips. And then what you're going to do is you're going to blow on them. And here's the thing. It's important that you don't get caught up in the words. Okay, you don't have to worry about the words. It's the feeling, it's the energy that you're pouring into it. Feel the energy of joy. Open wide the space of possibility, open wide the space of sweetness, of love, of joy, of celebration. So once you do that, you're going to put them in the vessel, and then 3 times or thrice you're going to circle with your pointer finger, whichever hand is your dominant, that is your channeler, right? So you're going to just infuse it, hand, and it is so. And then you take this and you sprinkle it across your doormat. You put underneath your doormat, I should say, not across. Across your threshold of your front door. Underneath the doormat if you need to, because I don't want it to just blow away. And the crystals are there, and they'll move, and they'll do what they need to do, how they need to move. And there you are. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so oh, I love it. Oh, so Rianne said you have some acrimony. I love that so hard. So this baggie, we'll bag this up, and this is going to go to a winner. You share, please keep sharing the live. The end of the night, we will then go ahead and do the lucky drawing. Okay, so Priestess Jordan is taking note of who is sharing. Please let us know in the comments. So that's a real fun, powerful way to invoke and just get ready for the miracle. Get ready for those things that you're really wanting in your life. You know, and it's sometimes, here's the funny thing, sometimes it can be challenging to decide what it is you really want. So it comes like this. What is it that really comes to the forefront? What is it that really stands out the most? And focus on that. You know, sometimes when we have too many frying pans on the stove, we can often overlook one of them. So it's important to just focus on the one. And once that manifests, you celebrate it, you give it space in your life, and you can move on to the next one. It's powerfully generated. That doesn't mean you can't do more than one, but the most important one that stands out the most is probably what needs most of your energy right now. So, hello Dana, welcome, beautiful. So think about that as we go into tonight, as we go into the space of this new moon, creating this magic, creating those things that you're ready for. Okay, it doesn't mean that you won't be scared. It doesn't mean that you won't might feel a little insecurity. That's normal. That's part of the human condition, right? Especially when we're going to something, a new venture, a new platform, a new anything. Even for me tonight, I'm like, oh, okay, I hope this works. Because we've been having challenges with our lives for the new moon. But here we are, right? You do it anyway. You show up anyway. And when you do, you lending your energy and your power, your magic to a possibility. And almost always, unless there's something even better for you, it will always work in your favor. And if you remember that, if you infuse your belief with that, everything works in your favor. Even though at times it doesn't feel like it, there's always something better out there. And that's what you need to see. Okay, so we are going to be channeling one. I'm going to actually pull some cards. Just a fun night of magic, because why not? You know, we all need this as we are moving into spring here in the Northern Hemisphere, which is so exciting. We have this coming in just a couple of weeks. We're going to go into the equinoxes. And normally for the Sisterhood, Luxunis Sisterhood, we open our doors for membership. For some reason, I'm not getting called to open up just yet. I feel like we've all gone through a lot, and so we're holding space in the Sisterhood. And we'll most likely open it up a little bit later, maybe a couple of months later. I'm getting around belting, but I'll let you all know for sure. If you're not Sisterhood members and you want to be, please connect with us on the Moon Alchemy group that's on Facebook. There you'll be getting the information of when the Sisterhood will open up her free membership portal so that you can join and really connect with some amazing, powerful individuals. So until then, for sure we will in the fall. We will open up in the fall, but we're just holding space now because the world is going through a lot, and the Sisterhood gets a little bit chaotic when we open up her doors energetically. So we're going to keep them closed just for a little while longer. Hello, Crystal. I love that you're live, gorgeous. So yeah, there's a lot happening right now. So I feel like I'm going to pull some cards. I'm pulling from my Whisperings of the New Moon deck, and then I will get on with our channeling. I know one has some words to say. I've been talking with one all day about just energies and things happening, and it's kind of in line with the magic spell we did tonight. So that you will do. Hopefully you'll have the opportunity to bless your threshold with some beautiful energy. Okay. So here is the message right now for us, including myself. Magic happens when you allow it into your life. So I shouldn't say it like that. I don't want to put anybody out, but what part of your life are you not allowing magic into? Right? Sometimes we can segregate our magical lives with our everyday mundane life. Sometimes we can kind of put things in little boxes and go, okay, we have our magic here, we do the things that we do, and then we have our other things that we do, and we just do them practically on a logical level. So magic happens when you allow it into your life. So that means the possibility, that means all of the things that we're desiring. Magic is infused in all of it. Magic should be part in all of it. It's an entirety. You are a magical being. All of you should be I would say all of you should be exposed now. All of you should be open to the magic in your life, in every facet. Relationships, in your job, I teach the level 2 practitioners that to open up your portal before you begin your day, before you go to work. This is important to do, which is a really cool thing that level 2 practitioners do for Luxunis method. So open up your magic, open up your magical centers before you begin your day, whether it be before you go to work, go to school, or even if it's just to be at home in what you do and how you interact with the people that you have a connection with. Magic is part of all of it. And the more you open up to it, it happens. When you allow it into your life, you start to see these synchronistic events occurring. You start to see how it's meant to be part of everything, integrated into everything. So here we go. Oh my gosh. Yes, I love that. I came across this today. Be scared, do it anyway. Be underqualified, get in the room anyway. Be messy, imperfect, and unsure, and show up anyway. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Get uncomfortable. Rayanne, sister, yes. Okay, so here's the funny thing. When I first pushed go live, I don't know how many years ago, when I would do these new moons online and on YouTube, I was scared. It was very, I wouldn't, was the word scared? Yeah, I'll use the word scared. I was very, very nervous. My mouth was dry. My heart was beating a mile a minute. I thought, am I going to be able to make sense? Am I going to be able to convey the things that one and all mother want me to say? And it was very, very scary, but I did it anyway. And I had to do it again the following month and the following month, and continued, and didn't miss a beat, didn't not show up. So it was scary though. It was very scary. It was messy. I felt like I was very, sometimes I babbled. Sometimes my articulation wasn't pristine, but that doesn't matter. People want you, your energy, your authenticity. They want to see who you are in anything, right? As personable as a person can be, impersonable isn't desired. People want that connection, whether they know it or not. So when you come and you show yourself to the world will embrace you, or those who are meant to embrace you. Now, you may not be everybody's flavor, and that's okay, right? But those who are in your vibe will understand, will appreciate, and see you. The whole point is to be there anyway, to show up in the world. If it's calling you, it's also reaching for you. Okay, so you reach back. Okay, so this is a really cute question. I love this question. Lori asks, Shakti, how do you open your day? Oh, Lori, you have been with me from the get-go. Yes, you have, sister. I remember those first videos. You showed up. I did. And they were raw and, they were vulnerable, but I showed up. How do I start my day? Well, first thing in the morning, I open my eyes, and the first thing that comes to my mind is, thank you, Goddess. Truly. I open my eyes, I say, thank you, Goddess. Thank you that I can live another day. Then I pee, because this old gal with 4 children under her gotta use the restroom. Then afterwards, I literally will say, hi, self. I go through my little routine. Hi, self. Prep me for this day. Open me up to possibilities and to love. And may I see the areas that I need to assist myself in. So what I mean by that is, if I get triggered, if I get worn out, I will stop and ask myself assessment questions like, why am I feeling this way? Is this person really saying the things that I'm taking and being triggered by? So I'll assess myself. If I'm really good, I catch it before I respond in a not nice way or whatever, right? And this is dynamic. This goes on during the day. I also call in one energy to surround me, to infuse me. and to house within me all that I need to be as avatar, the calling that I have with one, so that I can recognize what is needed from me when it is needed. And truly, that's what I do every day. It seems like it's a lot, but it really isn't. If I can get a meditation in beforehand, I will. I put around my room, make my bed, do all those little mundane things. But as I do, sometimes I'll sage in my room. I put my diffuser on. I do those kind of things to set a space. And then when I come to my office and I work, I always take the time to be mindful of whom I'm connecting with and feel their energy. So it's funny because just today, as an example, I'll give you, I was going to make breakfast for myself. I usually don't do that. I usually skip breakfast because there's just so much going on. But I've actually been sick for the last couple of days, and today I felt like I can eat something. So I made myself some breakfast, but I was rushing. I was rushing everything. I was even rushing to eat before I had my first client earlier today. And I heard in my head from one, slow down. Just slow down for a second and take a moment to be in this space, even if it means just being mindful of what you're doing, because everything was a rush. Everything felt like a rush. I got to rush. And I was almost out of breath, because I was moving so fast. And I heard one just say, slow down. Take a moment to just be mindful of what you're giving your energy to. Because if you give your energy in such a scattered way, that's what's available in that energy. That's available. It's scattered, it's rushed, and how important is it? And I was doing something for myself. So was I giving myself time to just be seen, to be noticed, and to truly be fed, both literally and figuratively? So that's an example, Lori. And I thank you for asking that question, because I don't always get a chance to share. But that is important. Don't rush the stuff that's meant for you. It's important that you take the time. I mean, not all the time, but enough to where it doesn't feel so rushed and so like, I got to get this done. I got to feed myself. I got to just, okay, I'm going to feed myself. I'm thankful that I can finally keep something down and move on, okay. And then take that coffee or your tea or your favorite drink or whatever and infuse it with just a sense of gratitude versus a sense of, oh, let me just get this really quickly and put it in my body because I need that caffeine, So that's a little something to remind you that you're worth the time. And if you feel you're worth the time, others will do so too, right? So, all right, we're going to get on with some channeling. I love that you are all talking. Keep doing so. Support each other. I love it. I love it. Hello, AP. Selena, I'm so glad you made it. Okay. So what I do for those who are new to the new moons, they've changed a little bit from before. And what I'm doing now, what I've been calling to do, what's been called to do, is to channel words of one. So I call one in to speak through me, All Mother to speak through me, and to give you the messages or the words that are needed most. Most of the time, it's more frequency than words. And even though words are spoken, it's the frequency that is channeled and shared is what is needed right now. And so sometimes it's opened up for questions where you can write a question in the comments, and then Priestess Jordan intuitively will pick and it will be answered by one, if that is meant for this evening. So we'll see how it goes, and if so, one will let Jordan know. And so from there, we move. So just take a moment and just connect in this energy right now with me, with this, what is being offered to you. And know that as I'm connecting with each one of you, so is one. Welcome, beloveds, to this most auspicious time. We welcome you with our hearts. sounding in our voice, for through the avatar, a welcome and a celebration. You were here and reserved for such a time as this. We will often speak this phrase, such a time as this, for time truly is human experience. What we gauge and recognize is energy rather than time. But we want to welcome you to this time, to this space where courage and strength are needed. The foresight and the foreshadowing are great and tremendously weighing upon many of you, energetically, physically, emotionally. You will feel those constraints and the pulls of this energy of the time. Understand, beloveds, that you are well equipped, much more than you realize, to handle this time. There is much to be ushered in as segue to the great age. The new age is coming. Many of you will feel lost and uncertain in this time. Hold tightly to that which resides within you, the true master, the true know. You know within you that which is calling to you. And although you may have doubts and feel unsure, trust that inner voice that we explicitly proclaim to you each and every month to listen to. It is wise to also give heed to those instincts within you, to prepare, to see, to understand. There is much tribulation in the world, and healing and love is what is needed. Compassion. Understand that not all truth is revealed, and so it must be discerned. It is important that you discern within you what is right and what is true. There are many false flags and ideals that are not in alignment with the new discovery of age. What we mean by that is there is also a conspiracy to speak that what the energies that need to be in place are being torn down, are being driven away. What is meant to be will be. Understand and be sure that you are part of the great revolution of the heart. You are part of that discovery which needs to be made known to the world, and we herald it now to you. We proclaim to you, arise and wake up. Be part of the solution. Hear these words. You have within you all the strength, the power, the courage, and the ability to make those choices which will be of benefit to the world. And so we ask you to make them by first believing in who you are, believing in what you carry. Although it might feel hard and harrowing at times, you have the ability to do that which is being called to you. Take heed, precious ones, for you are reserved for this time. There are leaders among you within this field now that are needing to be reassured, that are needing your strength. It is not always the leaders that make the change, but those who support the leaders. Be not afraid. You have all that you need. And as you make the changes that are necessary in your life, understand that you are well equipped to make them. And although you may feel unsure and even doubtful, make them and do what is needed to be done anyway. You will find a peace and a contentment that will wash over you. Feel now the frequency of strength, of courage through the heart center, emitting through your solar plexus. This powerful anchor will usher in a grand, most auspicious age, governed by your navigation. How you choose to see the world will respond. How you choose to be in the world will respond to this energy. Beloveds, the frequency is available to you. Hear it now. Feel it now. All that is within you activates as doubt fades away. We leave this message with you, with hope, with courage, compassion, and the ability that you need to carry through and usher in these times of great change. In the love of one. We open up now to only one question. Please use discernment, Priestess Jordan, in choosing this question. If there is no question, we will release the forum.
There's no questions.
It is well, beloveds. We feel that there is someone in the field right now who is asking a question but may not have the courage to write it. And so we address you now. A loss of a mother comes to our hearts as there is sorrow for what was not spoken, as this mother has been lost in the human field. She is not lost. We offer this solution to comfort your human heart, and that is to light a candle, thinking of your mother and whispering to her the words that you desire to speak while she was incarnated. She will receive the words, beloved. And as the candle is extinguished, extinguish the guilt and the pressure to not speak those things which she desired to speak while she was living. Compassion is given to all, and love is all that there is in this space. She is aware of your love for her. This is all. And we end transmission now in the love of one. Okay. All right. All right. So everybody, thank you for being here this evening. I feel very called to pull another card. I don't know. The energy is very powerful tonight. I'm loving this. So I'm going to pull a card. Thank you, Mr. Wallace. You're so sweet. Okay, so there's somebody who is going through something. Unlock your hidden talent. It's upside down. What that means is that there is a doubt. Even though the messages have been what they have been, there's a doubt that is what's calling you is something true. And maybe there's a feeling of, well, actually it's ego getting in the way, but an opposite where sometimes where ego would be like maybe puffing up your head too much. It's doing the opposite, and it's weighing you down, and it's making you feel doubtful, and it's making you feel like you don't really have the ability because you don't feel confident in the no. And so there is a hidden talent. There's something that is pulling you and something that keeps coming to you. And the instruction is just to take the steps, right? Just do it anyway. And if it doesn't work out, then at least you know you made the effort. And it doesn't mean it's not going to work out. This is just for your ego. Okay, this is just like a little cushion to say, well, you know what, I'm going to try it anyway. If it doesn't work out, no pressure. At least I tried. At least I know now. And that's where you need to go through it. Go through it playful. It doesn't have to be so serious. So like, okay, it has to look like this and be like this. And then the pressure to do is on, right? The pressure to get it right, to get it perfect is on. And that's not what's needed. Your talent is what's needed. And it shows up exactly the way it's supposed to. Okay, so this is for that, or maybe more, those people who have a doubt in what they're being called to do. Do it anyway and just go for it. And if it doesn't look like, it doesn't end up, and maybe it may be a stepping stone to something else, but you can't get there until you do this thing first, okay? So there you have it. You are welcome. You are welcome. Okay, everybody. So for the Sisterhood members, there is Priestess Shamadine will be on tonight to do intuition, but we have within, thank you. She'll be doing intuitive readings, not intuition. She'll be doing intuitive readings, and that will be, go on to the Sisterhood. The link is in the newsletter. And we're going to do our drawing right now. For those, thank you, who have shared this live. Even if you're watching the rebroadcasting, just if you want to share it, please do. And please give us some hearts. It helps with the algorithm. So if you haven't, please love it right now. We appreciate that as well. Rayanne! Oh, beautiful. You have, there's Rayanne. Priestess Jordan just did her will. So this is going to go to you, gorgeous. This beautiful blessing that has been charged with tonight's energies, and I just did the spell for you right here. You can add your own mojo to it and make it yours, but this is going to you, this inside this, not the vessel unless you want the vessel, but the spell. Okay, everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this beautiful new moon and this magic and this community. We'll see you next month. Until then, have a blessed equinox, whether you're in the northern or southern hemispheres. Work your magic. Remember, it belongs in every facet of your life. So much love.